Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our lesson today is going to be about mad lazim, or we call it compulsory mad lazim, compulsory mad lazim, compulsory mad. Okay, this mad is prolonged for 6 counts. Okay, so the first thing that we should know, what do we mean by mad lazim? Like when I hear lazim, what do we mean by mad lazim, or what do we mean by compulsory mad? Well, mad lazim, from its name, that it's any mad that is followed by sukoon, but any sukoon, of course, no. The sukoon must be permanent, أصلي. Okay, not temporary, not عارض, as we mentioned before in mad العارض للسكون and مد اللين. So this mad is any mad that is followed by a permanent sukun. Okay, let's move to the next point. We have types. We have types of mad. So let's look at this diagram here. We have مد اللازم, as we said, that it's any mad that followed by permanent sukun, sukun أصلي. It's divided into two categories. It's divided into كلمي and حرفي. كلمي means words and حرفي means letter. Okay, our lesson today, inshallah, we are going to focus on this one, on كلمي, in words, in this lesson. So مد لازم is divided into حرفي and كلمي, in letters and in words. But in this lesson, we're going to take, inshallah, in words, كلمي. And كلمي is divided also into مثقل and مخفف. مثقل means heavy and مخفف means light. Let's start with مد لازم. كلمي مخفف, light. We have here in this one مد لازم كلمي مخفف, we have just one example in all the mushaf, in all the Quran. Just one example of مد لازم كلمي مخفف, and it's in the word الآن, repeated twice in Quran. So let's see the word الآن. Of course, when we pronounce it, we're going to prolong it 6 counts, like we're going to say الآن. 6 counts. Why? Because it's مد لازم كلمي مخفف. Okay, let's see why we call it لازم. We call it لازم because this word, we have a mad here and it's followed by a permanent sukun. So now we know that why we call it mad lazim. Why did we call it kalimi? Because this mad happens in a word. Why did we call it mukhaffaf? Because this mad is followed by a letter with a sukun, not a shadda. Because if the mad letter is followed by shadda, we're going to call it heavy or مثقل. So مد لازم كلمي مثقل, and we have مد لازم كلمي مخفف. We took مد لازم كلمي مخفف, and now we're going to take مد لازم كلمي مثقل. What do we mean by مد لازم كلمي مثقل or heavy? We mean by it, we mean that we have a mad letter and it's followed by a shadda, like you can see here, تحاجون الضالون الصافات, okay, and so on. So let's see here, if we find a mad followed by shadda, this is going to be مد لازم كلمي مثقل, heavy. Very easy. You're going to prolong it 6 counts. This is all for today.